Hey there folks, Chris Waters here with another Overwatch Hero Guide. Today we are taking on Ana, the first new hero for Overwatch, who's available for play now in PTR. We'll tell you how to play her later on, but first, Joey Yee and I are going to talk you through her basics, how to play her, and how to be effective. Joey, let's start with her biotic rifle.
Her rifle's a little bit different than Widowmaker's, for example, in that it not only damages other players, it also heals them. So if you hit your teammates with it, it'll heal them for a good amount of health. And if you hit an enemy target, it'll take off a good portion for them as well.
That's right, Ana is the support sniper, and as such, it's best to stay at a little bit of range. Your rifle has a good range and it has that big scope, but you don't actually do a ton of damage. You're not getting headshot boosts like Widowmaker, so you're not out there to slay people. You're primarily out there to heal, so you're going to be targeting your allies, which does take a little bit of an adjustment.
The hitbox for the rifle on friendly targets is actually pretty generous. So someone like a Winston or Reinhardt, they'll have a pretty easy time getting healed by it. But if you have someone like an out-of-mech diva running around as well as shooting, you're going to have a tough time targeting them.
Tanks are a definite target, and on the other side, in terms of enemies, supports are going to be the ones that you want to target because you're going to be able to move the needle the most on them. You're going to be able to do a significant amount of damage of their low health, and then you can finish them off using the biotic grenade. Let's talk about this one. Like the biotic rifle, it heals allies and damages enemies.
Yeah, so if you throw it at a group of friendly targets, it'll actually heal a bunch of them at once, and also give them a healing buff for about 5 seconds. And throwing it at an enemy target does the same thing, except in reverse. You have a little bit of damage, and also it reduces all healing done to that target for, again, 5 seconds.
The biotic grenade, as such, is a really powerful tool for when you are pushing, because if you can get a little heals on your allies, get a little damage, and shut down any enemy healing, you're really going to help tip the scales in your favor. So don't forget about this thing. You should be using it as often as it comes up. And as I said before, great way to finish off low health characters, and also a great way to save yourself if you're in a pinch. Chuck it at the floor in front of you, it'll heal you a significant amount.
It's very useful in a lot of clutch situations when you're running from enemies, and because Ana does not have any mobility options whatsoever, the only thing that she can do is run, and giving yourself that boost of heals is a world of help.
Smart use of the biotic grenade can definitely increase your survivability, as can putting whoever is chasing you to sleep with a sleep dart. This is Ana's other ability. It knocks a character flat on their back, and these Z's comically come up from them, and you just imagine them snoring as you run away, get into a better position, and hopefully escape that danger.
Yeah, the sleep dart actually lasts a really long time. For the first time in Overwatch, this is actually true crowd control. It's not like McCree's Flashbang or even May's Blizzard, where they'll break free from damage maybe after about a second or two. This one will actually put them to sleep, and if you do not touch them at all, they'll stay asleep for a good amount of time.
It is infuriatingly long. However, there is the key caveat that if they take any damage at all, they wake right back up. So, using the sleep dart on people that are in a firing lane, that are in a crowd where a lot of your teammates are focusing their fire, is not the best way to use it because they are likely to catch some damage and just pep right back up again. You want to use it when you're being pursued in a solo situation, and you also want to use it to shut down enemy ultimates. I'm talking Pharah, I'm talking Reaper, I'm talking McCree, Genji. Shut them down, put them to sleep, and you might even get a funny line of dialogue to go with it.
Justice reigns from
Justice could use a little magic.
And not only that, the sleep dart does give you a lot of time to think about how you want to dispose of the enemy. If you put them to sleep and you wait a couple seconds, you fire off a shot from your biotic rifle, immediately throw the grenade, and then maybe melee them, that's almost a good 200 damage right there.
Great way to knock off a tracer if you can land the shot. Now, let's talk about Ana's ultimate, Nano Boost. This is something that I think has great potential to really strategically impact your team's play in ways that we haven't really seen before. Because when you tag an ally with Ana's ult, it boosts their damage, it decreases the damage that they are taking, and it gives them a speed boost.
Yeah, so basically it turns him into almost an unstoppable force. You tag a Reinhardt with this, he can go running and swinging his hammer without any worries at all, and maybe knock down maybe 3 or 4 people at a time.
Great way to push with a Reinhardt. Winston is also a favorite because he can jump in and then do that damage. He'll be able to pursue much faster than he normally can. Reaper is also a great one. Easy application there. I also really like using it with a Soldier 76 alt. I mean, can you imagine all that combined with the aimbot?
Damage dealers are probably your main target for this ult, mostly because they can just go buck wild with it. Genji is also another great option. In the right hands, they can wreak some havoc on another team.
Absolutely. So that is your strategic overview of Ana, a support sniper who does best when she's just behind the attacking force, healing and chipping away at those enemies and giving those crucial nano boosts to help turn the tides. Joey, folks can play as Ana currently. She's still in beta, but how can they do it?
Well, currently she's only available on PC. And if you want to play as her, just load up the Battle.net launcher, choose PTR under your location, and just jump right in.
And good luck to you. For more tips on all the Overwatch heroes, be sure to check out our Overwatch Hero Guide playlist right here on YouTube and on GameSpot.